Hey, hi everyone. In this particular lecture, we are going to learn about the reading of data from the database using the find one method and the find method. Now, what are these methods? Well, find one method return a single document that matches a query. Query means like you given any condition that let's say that name should be Piyush, right? So from all the data set that you are having, it will return you the first data set which is holding that particular condition, right? But only one, the first data, right? And similarly the find. Now what different with find? Well, it will return all the matching documents with the particular condition that you have given. So in case if you have not given any condition inside this particular method, it will return you all the data set. But if you have given any condition in that particular case, it will return all the matching documents containing that particular condition. So I'll show you practically that how we use it. Let's go to our code. So basically here you can see that I have created the environment for our MongoDB. First of all, I imported the Mongo client. Then I use the URL of my MongoDB Atlas, and then I created my client. I given my database name. Then I made the connection with the Atlas. Then I selected my database, which name is this programming knowledge, right? And after that, I created the collection, which is name of student, of course, right? Now, moving forward toward using the find. But before that, let me show you my database. So this is my database. Here I'm having the database name programming knowledge. Then this is my collection student here, and these three are the data set: the Piyush, the Ravi, the Anita, right? Got it? Now let's move forward toward using our first uh, operation or the method, that is find one. So let's write find one like this. So how we use it? Well, using find one means that it will return the first matching document, right? So let's start with creating a variable name const one student equals to, I'll write await. Then since this is our collection, if you are not having any collection, then it will do what? This particular line of code will do what? It will create a collection name students, right? But if it is holding any collection already that's name is student, then it will give you the reference of that, right? So now this collection is having the reference of my collection here, this student, right? So this is what we are going to use now. So let's use that. So I'll write collection dot find one, right? Then put a bracket here. Now I told you now that you need to give a condition. Based on that particular condition, it give you the first matching data, right? So for giving the condition, you need to put curly bracket inside this parenthesis, and from the given data set, you can see here's the name, then age and the course. So let's say I want the data set whose name is Piyush, right? So I just need to write here name Piyush, right? And since this is the value, so you need to give it inside the string, right? Like this. Got it? So this is how we use the find one. Now let's see the result here. So I'll write console.log, and let's just write this find one result and comma one student. This one student is holding that particular data, right? So let's just save it and go to the terminal. Here I'll write node index.js, press enter, and yes, you can see what I got here. Basically I got this. Let me show you. You can see here that connected to MongoDB Atlas. This is what we have done earlier, right? Now the main data is here. This find one result is showing me the ID, the name, the age, the course. Means it has given me the data set, the complete data set of that in which this particular condition of name as Piyush is satisfying, right? So this is how we use the find one. Now let's move forward toward using the find method, right? How it works. So basically for it's working, you just need to come here and let's put a comment here, find method, right? So for find method, we just write here, sorry, const all student equals to await, need to put await here. After that, collection dot find, find, right? Now this is the find method, and inside of this, if I don't want to give any condition, that means I want all the data that is stored inside this student collection. In that particular case, you just put a curly bracket like you did earlier here also, right? But you don't write anything. In that particular case, if you don't write anything, it will actually give complete data set, right? But one thing that you need to remember, that when you are using this find method, you need to convert your data into the array form, right? So just write to array, because there are a lot of data that is going to come, right? So you need to store it inside something, so that's why we use this array. So to array method that we use, and like this. And after that, let's print it out. So we'll write console.log. Here I'll write a find, let's write the find result, and let's put a comma here, and I'll write all student variable, since this is holding all the data, right? So let's just save it and go to the terminal. Let me just comment this down, right? I don't want to show you that. So let's just go to the terminal, let's close it, let's run it again. So I'll write node index.js, press enter, and you can see I got all the results, right? This three data that were having inside the collection, right? This three data only, and we got all the three data here. And this is how we use it, this find method, right? Now let's move forward toward again understanding this find method, but this time with a condition. So this is very important basically. So we just use the find with condition, right? Now just write const. What I'll do is that basically I'll use this age as a condition, right? I'm going to use this age key as a condition here. So let's just write here older student equals to await collection dot find, and inside of this we will write age column, and then put a curly bracket here. And since if you want that a particular age, then you can use the method that you use here also, right? But I want to give conditions so that I can get lot of data which are satisfying the condition. So in that particular case, I'm going to use that age to be greater than 21. Let's say this is the condition that I want to give. But how we write greater than in MongoDB? For that purpose, you just write here dollar, and after dollar you need to write GT like this. And here now you write that particular age, which is 21, right? So it will do what? It will give you the age which is greater than 21, and after that just put to array like this. Got it? So this is how we work with it. Now let's just print it. So console.log, and here I'll write student greater than 21 is your what? Is your older student, right? Variable. Now let's just do one thing, comment it down, let's save it and go to the terminal. Let's close it and run it again. First of all, let's clear it out. Let's run it out again, that is node index.js, press enter, and you can see it has given me only two data set this time. And what are they? This is Piyush and this is Ravi. The Piyush age is 22 and the Ravi age is 23. Both are greater than this 21, right? Both are greater than 21. Let's see here. So you can see this Piyush and Ravi is having greater than 21 age, but this Anita is having the age of 21, which is exact value. And since our condition is greater than, that's why we got what? We got only two data sets. And this is how we use the find method with the condition here, right? I hope you understood the concept very clearly, that how we use the find and find one method in the MongoDB. This is all about today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.